Life can change in a second, and emergencies can happen at any time, anywhere. Sometimes life and death can be separated by just a few minutes. Tonight, reporter Jordan Fremstad introduces us to one team that gets people the help they need through the air.
It can happen to any one of us.
The pilot will make the decision on whether we can accept that flight based on weather.
In that moment of life and death, it all comes down to the details.
We check our medications, we check out dates, make sure all of our equipment is functioning properly.
Help can arrive in minutes.
This time of year, we'll see motor vehicle accidents, motorcycle accidents, UTV accidents, farming accidents.
My first flight, I can tell you that I flew from la-crosse to Prairie du Chien to Dubuque.
Mike Ashbacker,
that's what I can tell you,
has flying experience that can challenge some Midwestern birds.
That's been a few years back. I don't remember what I did this morning, but I do remember that.
His time in the sky awards him no frequent flyer miles. It provides stories from his neighbors.
We've taken care of a lot of patients in this area that we know.
Those who have been at death's doorstep.
In that patient's eyes or in that patient's family's eyes, this is their worst time.
It can be difficult.
Mike's call to service doesn't stop at the helicopter pad.
Been living in Decorah almost my entire life.
He's been here for 25, 30 years.
At the Decorah Fire Department, he is known as Chief Ashbacker.
I'm a member of the tactical team as a medic for Winnebago County in the city of Decorah.
He also works at the local hospital. Oh, and when he's not saving lives, he's helping shape them.
I have 2 grown sons, 2 granddaughters.
This year, a year marked by misfortune and COVID-19, is one that places Mike in Gundersen history.
I've done 2,086 patient flights.
2,000 is a feat only 3 Gundersen employees have done.
He's a very humble guy. He doesn't brag about his work. I found out about the 2000s flight by the media, not from him, and I see him all the time.
Experience he is passing down to the next generation of flight medicine.
It'll be 3 years this month.
Flight nurse Erin Cantrell doesn't waste a second of his wisdom.
Oh yes, yes, every shift, every shift.
She strives to leave a mark, like Mike, but understands what that number means.
In some ways, you sort of hope to get to that, but then you don't want to get to that because it also means you're taking care of somebody potentially on the worst day of their life.
Every patient I take care of, I look at as the only patient I worry about. I'm basically starting at 1 every time.
Those 2,086 flights, Mike says, are owned by his work family and his home family.
I've had some very good support from them over the years.
Not every trip has a happy ending, but his focus is giving any person on any given day their best chance.
It makes it all worth what we do.
Every tally is a person with a family who loves them. Today marks flight 2087, but for Mike, his number is, and always will be, 1.
You have to take care of the patient that's in front of you.
This is Jordan Fremstad, News 8 Now.
It does mean a lot to me.
Decorah.
It does mean a lot to me.
And Mike says his service is only possible due to the several hours given by flight mechanics and pilots. He says they make sure the helicopters are ready so his team can save lives every day.